Howdy, hello,
And welcome to the Glendreau Show,
where we do whatever the ship we want.
and today we want to introduce you to some of our other ships that we have from the Buffy universe.
Yes, it's obvious that I ship Spike and Buffy.
And it's obvious that I ship Angel and Buffy. So we're not going to discuss that at all. We're going to discuss some of our other ships that either did happen canonically in either Buffy or Angel, or ships that never happened, but hey, what if they did? My top one is something that also actually happened, although it wasn't quite real, and that was Connor and Cordy. I love the idea of Connor and Cordy being together, partly because I thought it was really smart for them to show the rivalry between Connor and Angel with this woman that they both liked, they both cared about, and also I thought it was smart because it makes a lot of sense that Cordy should end up with either Angel or Connor because they're very similar and she just vibes really well with both of them. I just think it makes way more sense with Connor. So I was pretty freaking excited when that happened, but then when it's revealed that it's not real and that she's being controlled, that really disappointed me.
The first one that I have happened very early on in the Angel universe, so this is a real one, Cordy and Doyle. And it broke my heart because it was like, she realized that she loved him and then he died and it was just horrible. So I wish that we could have seen where that went. I really liked them together. Yeah.
Alright, my second one is something that also did happen, and I needed it to be a real thing, but unfortunately that didn't happen. This was Lindsay and Darla. I love the character Lindsay. I don't know what it was about him, but something about him I was just like, I love that he's a bad guy, but he's also not a bad guy. I love him so much. So when Darla came back and she was a frail human before she got turned into a vampire again, she was staying with Lindsay and they kind of struck up this relationship. I loved it because it showed Lindsay in a position of trying to appease her, where up until that point he'd been like, it's all about me, I'm the cool one, like you guys need to care about me. Where in this instance he was trying to care about her and put himself below her.
Okay, so second on my list, this isn't necessarily in any specific order, but number 2 is also a real one, and that is Wesley and Fred. I love them together so much, and it of course it has that weird back and forth thing, like, oh, they're not, are they not? But let me tell you, one of the most painful scenes for me was when Wesley died and Illyria pretended to be Fred and acted how Fred would have acted and did the same thing that Wesley did when Fred was dying I cried my eyes out.
So my third one is one that kind of happened but kind of didn't, and I really wish it had actually really become a real relationship. This was Wesley and Cordy. So it started in Buffy when Wesley was first introduced on the show, and they had this immediate connection, and I think a lot of it was just because Cordy wanted to seem like she could get someone smart and cool and awesome just like Buffy could. So I think it was kind of a rivalry thing with them, but then they kissed and it was obvious that it wasn't gonna work.
So my third one is Spike and Fred / Illyria. I really enjoyed watching when Fred was trying to save Spike and trying to get his corporeal form back, and that was really sweet. And then also after Fred died and became Illyria, I also really liked the way that those two interacted, because it was she was just so mean to him and they would fight and it was just awesome. I loved it.
My fourth one is they did meet. These two characters definitely met and had an interaction, obviously, but this is just one of those completely out there, this would never happen in any universe, but I kind of really want it to because it'd be so cute and funny. I would love the idea of Lorne and Angel getting together because I think it it would be so cute to see Lauren trying to like lift Angel's spirits and get him all like happy and let's, and Angel would just be like, stop, please stop. I don't want this. Also, I just think that Lauren is amazing and Lauren would be amazing with anyone really. So I'm just saying Lauren and Angel because I think that's the top of that.
My number 4 is one that didn't happen. These characters didn't even meet or anything. But I thought it would have been so cool because like the ages are perfect. If Connor and Dawn had gotten together. Like that. Donner. I love it. I love it. I don't know. I think that would have been really cool. But yeah, Connor and Dawn. I think that would have been a really cool avenue to explore. And it would bring the two shows kind of together.
That'd be so cool. My last one is one that did happen a lot more so in the comics. So this doesn't have a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
But it definitely happened. Xander and Dawn. I think it's brilliant. I love Xander with all of the women he's been with, except for the teacher that tried to kill him.
The bug teacher?
Yes. But other than that, I love all of the women that Xander's with. For some reason, any woman who's with Xander, except Buffy, I love.
I feel like they're like, I don't really like them before they're with Xander, and then once they're with Xander, oh my gosh, he's like a magical relationship machine.
He is. He really is. So I love the idea of Xander with Dawn because she's so, she's very immature. She's very just angsty about being Buffy's sister. And when she gets with Xander, she chills out a lot. And I just think he helps her to like grow up a little bit more, but also I think he helps her to realize her own worth and that she is valuable, not just because she's Buffy's sister, not just because she's this key to another role.
Alright, so my last one is one that obviously like didn't happen necessarily, but that is Spike and Angel. Now, bear with me here. Their personalities and the way that they fight and everything, like it's really cute. And there is an instance in the comics,
It's beautiful picture.
as you can see, where Buffy is super lonely and has a dream about Spike and Angel together, and I'm just so glad that like we have this as a picture, that it like exists.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that this show both shows, I mean this whole universe would have taken a real turn if that's like the direction that Joss Whedon had decided to go. Not saying I'm like disappointed he didn't, but I'm disappointed he didn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the ships that we like from the Buffyverse. There are honestly a lot more that I thought of even as we were doing this.
Yeah.
That like I loved, but that's kind of the biggest ones, I guess.
Yeah, those are the ones that, whether they actually happened or never ever in a million years would happen, those are the ones that, really drove us and excited us besides Buffy with Spike or Angel.
Right.
Alrighty.
Alright, well, goodbye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me back up a little bit. Perfect. All right. I know what we should say. Whatever the ship we want.
Yes.
So you should start this one with Happy Hello since I did the Buffy one.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Happy hello!
And welcome to the Glendreau Show.
Where we do whatever the Buffy...
Okay. Today we want to introduce you. I'm just gonna start with and we want.